Well, I've been waiting to shoot this one for a couple days now. This is a Passport 19 RV here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Very popular model. 4,450 pounds. It's like one of the perfect couples campers here at Haylett RV, and it's one of the reasons I like being a Passport dealer. They make, you know, just because it's a small camper doesn't mean there aren't people that don't want nice features, and that's exactly what this is. This is the Elite Series is like your upgraded Passport. You're going to start to get the nicer slam latch baggage doors. You can see we've got the protected hinges on all of our baggage doors. We've got the magnetic catches on these, and you can see from the water on the side of the trailer, we've got some lovely rainy weather today. So we are currently rain testing RVs at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. The big full pass-through storage is really just a signature feature of all the Passport models. It's one of those things they've done very well. They give you a lot of storage capacity in these things to really be able to pack heavy. So this is like a real pack heavy and tow small model right here. Some people want something nice, they just don't want something big, and that's exactly what this one represents right here. Now it is currently raining, so if my camera work is less than stellar, because I have one hand on the camera and one hand on the umbrella, my apologies. Doing what I have to get through the day here. It's been raining for like 3 days straight. Of course, I'm not complaining, because currently at the time of this filming there's flooding and wildfires and everything else going on in the country. So if all I have to do is take an umbrella and deal with a little bit of rain, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not, you know, I'm okay. So we've got a full 3/4 nose cap here with the diamond plate up front. Helps keep this thing looking good and holding together long term. We've got a simple solar prep up front, power jack, power awning with LED lighting, all the things you expect out of a nicer lightweight trailer. What is nice though is you're going to enjoy the benefit of Keystone's 3-year structural warranty on this. That is something, you know, they've been building things that have just been holding together extremely well. If you've watched my videos over the last, you know, really year and a half, you hear me talk and really rave about the success of Keystone's construction. And it is true. That's, you know, you don't have to take my word for it. Get off the computer, pick up the phone, call our service department and ask them what, you know, they think about it. And they're going to tell you, it holds together. When we sell these things, they stay in your driveway and don't come back to ours. So why is that? You know, why has Keystone become the most successful producer of laminated products out there? I mean, we have ultralights from Keystone and Jayco and Winnebago and Forest River and Coachman, and I mean, we carry a variety of things. Why are these doing so well? It's not that the other brands aren't great, by the way. Every RV has its qualities that make it the best in some way. I believe that wholeheartedly. You know, Passports are the lightest of lightweights. They're, generally speaking, simple, but high quality. Not high quality doesn't have to mean fancy and expensive. This is the one that does tip a little bit into the little bit of fancier features. Like you see that double vaulted roof up top there. It provides you with a little stronger structural concept. All RVs, well, pardon me, all Keystone RVs have a vaulted exterior roof, but this is vaulted inside and outside, which means you don't have any thermal insulation gaps along the sides of the trailer where there's less insulation, so it can't condensate, it can't build up moisture or anything like that. Down here you see bumper mounted grill bracket. That's a Passport thing where anything that doesn't have an outside kitchen is going to have a outside grill, and that's located next to your black tank flush and outside shower. That's another thing I like about this. It's very smartly designed, where like your water stuff is in one spot, your exterior campsite hookups are in one spot. We've got a max size power awning on this thing, which is a fantastic feature, plus it's easy tilt. It is cold, man. My hands are wet and cold. They kind of starting to hurt. I feel like I got some rheumatoid arthritis going on here. But the easy tilt awning is something I like, because sometimes on just a crappy day like this is a crappy day. This is not a day, you know, you're excited to be out camping. But you could still kind of sit under a patio chair, roll that awning out, tilt the awning, and get some easy rain runoff. Now you may have noticed a backup camera prep back there that will, you know, if you choose to add one, what's cool is you can get not just a backup camera, but actually an observation camera where you can see behind you in transit, in motion. That's something that we like about having a full parts and service center here at Haylett RV, is we can add those things aftermarket just as easily as they can be done from the factory for those who actually do want them. Now, I would like to draw your attention down to the wheels. This has a wide stance stability system on here, and on a short trailer, that's exceptionally uncommon. It will make this thing tow and go extremely well. When the wheels are further apart, the trailer doesn't like to tip front to back. It doesn't like to wiggle side to side. This, at 4,450 pounds, with the wide stance axles and its lightweight nature, this is like an SUV tower's dream. So if what you want is a nice camper, but you just don't want to have to drop 60 grand on a freaking truck, that's exactly what this is for right here. Now, this is a little chunk of bonus storage. I want to make sure I open this up because I've forgotten in years past. And even this, you can see, still has the slam latches and the magnet latch there, but it's just an extra chunk of bonus storage. It's behind the sink, basically, inside, and it's just an extra area where they didn't want to waste anything, because you can always find something to do with storage. I'm going to make sure that's, yep, that's why we checked, because it is raining, and I don't want you to take this home and have any problems. Also, another upgrade over the standard Passport Grand Touring, which is what most of the Passports are. The aluminum entry steps. On a rainy day like this, I appreciate them because they're not slippery. My hands are starting to shake, so the camera's going to get sketchy. I'm going to go inside. I got to get out of this weather. It is a lot chillier than I realized this morning. I'm going to have to break out some gloves. Alright, sit down, umbrella. Okay, so right when we walk in the door, one of the things I like is they have a command center, and it's up high. It's out of the way. So just boom, all of our lights right there. Plus, you know, with these backlights right here, I can see if I left the patio light on, because it's, you know, lit. That's another nice little thing on these. So all of your water heater controls, awning slide, all that stuff is controlled right here, and it's up away from the grandkids. It's away from where they can touch it. And I got some water on the lens. That's going to drive me absolutely nuts. Bear with me. Pardon me. Bad camera work. Alright, thanks for dealing with that. So, back to the task at hand. We've got that open feeling vaulted ceiling I mentioned on the outside, but inside is where you can really see, feel, and appreciate that. And they've really accented it and made it very obvious with these batten strips right here, these colored batten strips. And what that's doing for us is it's really drawing your attention to the fact that you do have a vaulted ceiling here. Remember, it's not that it's necessarily thicker, it's just that it has even insulation all the way through. So you're not going to get condensation lines along the sides of the trailer, where most things with a flat interior roof but a vaulted exterior roof, you know, you can see how on the edges where they would meet, there's less insulation. You don't have that here. So this is what I call, I mean, like I said, this is just a perfect couples camper. We've been offering this floor plan here at Haylett RV for several years from several brands, and this has been one of the more popular ones because they just nailed everything that matters. So when the grandkids are over, we got a fold-down sleeper dinette. You've got easy access to the storage below with those dinette drawers. Now, when the dinette is folded down, it's like 7 foot long, so it doesn't even have to be grandkids. You can have an adult guest or two sleep here, and they're going to be okay. Now, it's not the Ritz-Carlton, but you don't really want them staying in your camper full-time. If you did, you'd have bought a bunkhouse in the first place. All of the windows open for ventilation in this floor plan, which is something I appreciate. Slide-side windows that open for ventilation are a thing that a lot of brands will often miss or overlook or what have you. Now, your TV, you can see how it's sitting here on an angle. That's an easy viewing swing-out television. So when you do want to sit in the dinette to kind of enjoy your breakfast or dinner or play cards with friends or whatever, or, you know, on a rainy day like today when you're stuck inside, that's really when you're going to use the TV. Most of the time, you're probably going to be outside. Everybody camps different, and I don't want to presume anything, but chances are that's true. At the time of this filming, by the way, this is a new decor. It's replacing the very popular driftwood. It's called Brentwood. It's very close. And actually, if you start looking very, very close, you'll see that it actually shares some of the accents of driftwood. But just little changes that are going on through the Passport brand. There's constant little changes going on all the time, which is why I always recommend you visit the link in our video description to see exactly what we have in stock and how it is equipped. You know, there's so many RVs that roll in and out of here, and they constantly change. Now, I won't always update these videos, but I will always update pictures as required. So you can always see what we have in stock. You can see what it looks like and how it's equipped. Plus, via that link in the video description, you can also check all the pricing right online at Haylett RV. We publish all of our pricing, pardon my umbrella on the lower left there. But we also do not engage in the practice of hidden dealer fees. So anything you want to know about this camper, if it's in stock, it's on our website. If it's not in stock, it's not on our website. We don't bait and switch people. Real quick, let's focus on the kitchen. So if you notice, these are full-size overhead cabinets. And what I mean by that is you can see how the overhead cabinets are not recessed behind the microwave. You can see that they're flush from the microwave, so they don't sink back. So they're full-size, big overhead cabinets. You can actually put dinner plates and cereal boxes and everything in there. Our refrigerator in the Passport Elite series is a larger 8 cubic foot fridge and freezer. This is really in the Keystone family. To kind of give you an idea, their most popular stick-built trailer is the Springdale. We have that here at Haylett RV. Their most popular Ultralite is the Passport, obviously here at Haylett RV. From the Passport, you go to this Elite model, and then from there you move up to the Cougar half-ton series of travel trailers that, wouldn't you know it, we also carry here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. So, I mean, we have a very fluid, full offering, sort of lineup here at Haylett RV where we don't really have any gaps where there's things we're missing. You know, because once you go from the Cougar trailers, you go to the Cougar fifth wheels and then the Montana fifth wheels, and wouldn't you know it, we have those here at Haylett's too. So in the Passport Elite series, we go to a solid surface countertop. Now they've really done a great job by recessing the stovetop and the stainless steel sink to give you maximum countertop prep space. Couple that up with this nice little high-rise pull-out sprayer faucet, and you've got a recipe for success here. Now, something Keystone has really adopted in a lot of areas, especially the Passport brand, and I think it's one of the areas they've become very popular here at Haylett's, is this full L-shaped peninsula countertop. L-shapes, square shapes, are more functional than 45-degree angular countertop cuts. Gives you easier access here. It gives you more prep space, and you do have appliance outlets under here, by the way. But it also gives you full storage below the countertop with no wasted space anywhere. Case in point, if I just pop this open real quick, you can see that they really went all the way on this thing to give you maximum potential storage space. And it's a little dark back there, you can't see that. And you're thinking, well, how do I get to that storage back there? Well, never fear. The folks at Keystone, they figured that out, and they gave you just a big, giant, easy access door to all of that. Your drawers will be behind here, so I mean, you've got your kitchen drawers. You've got everything in this. It's just, it's an everything camper. It's just small. Central heat vents in the floor. They have one centralized duct run in the floor. So if you look through this, you'll see like we've got an AC duct or heat duct here, and it continues straight. Straight ducting works better than the crinkled foil ducting. It's a little more efficient. So you could literally say that Passport RVs have their ducts in a row. Huh? See what I did there? Actually, I have to give credit to one of my viewers for that joke. I'm not going to lie. I didn't come up with that, but I do love it. I love bad puns. They're fun. Magnet-friendly refrigerator door front. Now, some brands will try to snipe on a Keystone for. And this is one of the reasons I like being a very multi-branded RV dealership. Like I said, with the Jaycos and the Keystones and the Rockwoods and everything else that we carry here at Haylett RV, a lot of brands are going to say, well, Keystones, they try to cut corners because this overhead vent here doesn't vent heat outside. And that's where they're going to stop. But when you carry multiple brands like we do here at Haylett's, I get to see the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey would say. That's because their kitchen skylight is more than just a skylight. It is also a heat exhausting vent. So when you're not wanting to run the loud, annoying fan, you can just leave a vent open and get increased passive airflow without noise. That's what I mean by every brand is the best for a different reason. There's benefits to both methodologies, but they both work. There is more than one way to skin a cat, and they've done a good job of it here. I've got no complaints. Rear bathroom on this is huge. So a full rear bathroom like this, a full 8-foot wide rear bathroom, you've got plenty of floor space. You can see you've got your foot flush stool there, and a big full corner shower. Now between the vaulted ceiling plus the skylight up here, we've got more than enough headroom for a big, tall goofball like me. I also love the fact that, again, not an ounce of space gone to waste. I love that phrase because it's so critical in RVs. They've done everything they can. Now, you can see some water lines and stuff here, but so what? It's not going to hurt anything that you can see those, and you can still stuff some shampoo bottles and, toilet paper rolls and stuff in there. Now, this big extra storage in here, this is one of the things I love in a rear bathroom. Rear bathrooms allow you to tow small and pack large. Now, remember that bonus outside storage compartment. That is down behind this in here. So it's not like they wasted the space. They actually opened up space that a lot of brands will leave blocked off and not utilize. You don't have that problem here. We've got all LED lights, you know, central air, central heat. Even though this is basically a one-room camper plus your bathroom, you've got, you know, all central air, central heat. Everything is very comfortable, simple, friendly, easy to use. Now your walk-around bed up here is a full 60 by 80 true queen. This is not a short camp queen, so you're never going to have problems here. Now someone's going to say, yeah, but there's no privacy. My answer to that is, yeah, absolutely. You're right. This is a couples camper. This is not designed to be a big bunkhouse with multiple sleeping zones. Now, obviously, you may choose to allow someone to stay overnight here in this big 42-inch deep dinette. That's another thing. This is a bigger, deeper dinette. You can truly comfortably sit 4 people here. It's not a pretend you dinette. But back to the bedroom. If what you're looking for is more bedroom privacy, we got the wrong camper, guys. That's why I like carrying so many different brands, so many different floor plans here at Haylett RV. If you come in, or you call us, or you email us, and you paint us a picture, here are the qualities, here are the features, here's the way I intend to use my RV. We've got everything here. I've got a camper for every budget, every need, every floor plan, not a problem. We can do it all at Haylett RV. All we need is the opportunity to meet you. That's really all it takes. I mean, we only do everything, whether it's hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, everything in between. We only do everything at Haylett RV so that you don't have to, because God forbid you get to go out and have a little fun. This doesn't have to be, you know, a big, long, drawn-out, hard shopping process. It really can just be that easy, guys. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.